1980s, of course, there were few bigger bands than the Smiths, but that meteoric rise was, I guess, just that. Before the decade was out, the band had fallen out and fallen apart, but their songs are still hugely popular and still finding new audiences. And 40 years on, the band's drummer, Mike Joyce, has just written his memoir.
Why pamper life's complexity when the leather runs smooth on the passenger seat? I would go out tonight.
I've been asked so many times, what was it like being in the Smiths? And I think just to say it was fantastic. It was great. It doesn't really do it justice, so I thought, let's just put it into print. I think the fact that we, did 4 albums in 4 years, 18 singles, Top of the Pops, toured the world, it was relentless. And it was just such an incredible experience. Everybody that's ever been in a band ever wants to be talked about in 30, 40 years' time, and that's exactly what's happened with the Smiths. We resonate with people even now, and it's, I think it's testament to the brilliant songwriting, obviously, of Johnny, and the contributions of Morrissey and Andy and myself.
And you wrote the book with a bit of help from a woman from America who just helped, it's your words,
yeah,
but just helped you along.
Yeah.
But she didn't know anything about Manchester. So how did you describe the Manchester you grew up in to her?
Well, I was explaining to her about the no-go, like the northern quarter, for instance. It was pretty much a no-go zone, and there were no restaurants there. You wouldn't go out for a bite to eat there because at 6 p.m. everything shut down. There's a couple of pubs there, and that was it. People didn't come to Manchester to visit. You came to Manchester if you had relatives here, or if you came to university, or the poly as it was then. People didn't come to Manchester for the weekend and come and hang out. I mean, I was down in London speaking to people down there and say, oh, where are you from? Manchester. And they go, oh, really? What's it like? I said, well, it's all right. What do you mean? What's that? Is it OK up there? They had no idea what Manchester was like. It was, not the forbidden zone, but it was just a very kind of a dark place. So I tried to explain some of that, what Manchester was really like in the 60s and 70s, again, prior to the Smiths.
Take me out tonight.
And you've said very clearly you don't think there'll ever be an Oasis-style reunion, and obviously Andy's no longer with us, sadly. Would you have a beer with Johnny and Morrissey if you, as older men now? Could you sit down and have a pint and have a?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I saw Johnny at Andy Rourke's memorial, and then I saw him at the match, the West Ham game. I saw him there, and we had a chat and stuff, and that's fine. Just keep it like that. I know that. I mean, obviously the Smiths can't reform because Andy's not here. Yeah. But Morrissey and Johnny, if they want to get it together and do something, fair enough, off you go and have a good one.
And the book's out just in time for Christmas, Mike. Good timing.
It is. Oh, it's a perfect stocking filler.
Mike, it's lovely to see you. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Thanks very much. Cheers.